Hello everybody, Craig here from CLP Bushcraft. What you just saw is pretty much the normal routine when I come over here to my camp. I'll walk in and first thing I do is set up my hammock. So that's one of my favorite things to do over here is just sit back, hang in the hammock and relax. So this is the first time I've got over to camp since last week, I guess. Everything's greening up. Boy, spring is sure enough here and the temperatures is getting up there. But this is kind of a weird time for me to do this little video, but I want to show you one of my most favorite pieces of kit that I use to keep me warm. So right now I don't need it, but I always have it with me when I'm out and about if I'm gonna be overnight especially. And that is my woolly mammoth wool blanket. I got this woolly mammoth wool blanket last year, and I've camped with it over here numerous times. I've camped in the shelter with it, my air mattress. I've ground camped over here with it with my Bushcraft Outfitters core temp shelter half, just on the ground with my air mattress. And of course, I've used it last weekend on my solo trip when I went to Enchanted Rock and camped there. I just took it and used my wool blanket there. Personally, I like using a wool blanket better when I'm out and about outside. Now, I know once the temperatures drop really low, here in Texas where I am, I don't see that often. So, but I know people up north and everything, they've got to, if they're going to be out and about camping in the snow and stuff like that, I mean, they need a good negative rating in a sleeping bag or whatever. But in the springtime, summertime, wool blanket is perfect. And like I say, down here in the wintertime, for me, this wool blanket's perfect. One thing too, even if you do take both, a sleeping bag and the blanket, if you're going to be near a fire, you could throw this wool blanket over your sleeping bag and don't have to worry about the embers and stuff like that burning it. But anyway, I take this and use it over here quite often. Even if I'm over here just for the day, I'll have it on the bottom of my pack and spread it out on the ground, set on it, do whatever kind of prep that I'm doing at the time, on it, whether it be wood prep or cooking or whatever. I can spread this out and have a nice ground cloth basically to set on while I'm doing that. Especially in the wintertime over here, like you see me set the hammock up, I'll get in the hammock and a north wind can blow through here pretty good. And a lot of times over here in the wintertime, this past winter, I would come over here and bring my wool blanket and cover up in it while I'm in the hammock. Not necessarily staying the night, but just coming over here and relaxing and being outside in nature, just enjoying the outdoors, just hanging in my hammock. That way I can stay nice and warm with my wool blanket on. So this wool blanket is part of their Explorer series. Woolly Mammoth Woolen Company has got different series. They got a farmhouse series and stuff like that. So they got different types of wool blankets, but this is considered their Explorer series, more of their Bushcraft woodsman style blanket. It's constructed of 80% virgin merino wool and 15% nylon polyester blend. And one thing about it, it's soft. It's not like some of the wool blankets that you get. I know I've gotten some of the cheap wool blankets and they're itchy and stuff like that. And of course, I know 100% wool blanket's going to be itchy, and they're really expensive too. But like some of the cheap stuff that I've had got a horrible odor to it. It's scratchy and itchy. Not the woolly mammoth. I mean, it's got a wool, basically, how wool blanket's gonna smell, but it don't have that chemical smell like some wool blankets that I've gotten before. It's soft, and like I say, I've covered up just with it against my bare skin all night long and been fine, not itchy or nothing. Just like this past trip to Enchanted Rock, I didn't have any issues. Slept basically in my drawers and on top of my air mattress, and had the wool blanket covered up over top of me. And the length on this wool blanket is 66 inches by 90 inches, and I'm close to 6'3", and I mean it covers me up great. So I was able to tuck my feet in and get it up over my head and everything. So, and one thing I like about wool blankets myself personally versus sleeping bags, I mean, sleeping bags is more confined, and I don't sleep that way. I would honestly rather be over here sleeping with the thermals on and the wool blanket over me uh, versus the sleeping bag, because that's just me. I mean, it's more like being in your own bed at the house. I mean, I don't take the covers and tuck them up all around me and stay tucked in. I mean, I got an arm out or whatever, you know, so it's more normal like sleeping, you know, just with a wool blanket. But this, like I say, this one here is 66 by 90 inches, plenty good size. It weighs right at 4 pounds. I mean, it's not your ultralight piece of gear. It's not. I mean, I hiked 2 miles with it in Enchanted Rock, and on my Hidden Woodsman day ruck that you see me, it's the exact same setup as I walked in. You saw me walk in with a while ago. I mean, it carried fine. It's 4 pounds, granted, yes, but I walked 2 miles in, and I was going up pretty steep stuff. And I was honestly glad I had my wool blanket that night versus sleeping bag. It only got down to 59 degrees, best I could tell. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't too cold. But my tent is all ventilated at the top. I didn't put my rain fly on because there wasn't no chance of rain. The wind blew that night big time. But it with the wind blowing, me sleeping on my Thermarest Neotherm X-Therm Max sleeping pad, and my wool blanket on top of me, I slept great. I think I went to bed that night around 12, and you know, finally went. I got into 10 earlier than that, but I wound up falling asleep somewhere around 12, and didn't get up till right 7. Didn't get up any during the night to go pee or none of that. I mean, I slept really good. But it's one of them things that I really like having with me. And if you would like to have one, there is a giveaway right now we're doing. I have partnered up with Woolly Mammoth and become a brand ambassador for them. So right now we got a giveaway going. It's on my Instagram. Right now, like I say, it's May the 4th. And May the 10th, I believe it is when we're going to do the giveaway, or announce the giveaway, I mean. So right now, go to Instagram, go to CLP Bushcraft on Instagram, and you will see my last post where it's a picture of my Hidden Woodsman day ruck with this brown Woolly Mammoth blanket at the bottom of it. Rules are very simple. Follow me, go over to Woolly Mammoth Wool Blanket Company. They're tagged into that post. Follow them and tag 2 friends in the comments below. And like both posts. So like my post, Woolly Mammoth's post, tag 2 friends, and follow both of us. It's really easy. That gets you in the chance to win a hunter green Woolly Mammoth blanket. So it's, like I say, it's a great blanket, and it is a great chance to win one of these blankets, which, in my opinion, every good bushcrafter, woodsman, needs him a good wool blanket. So you can't go wrong by getting one. So head on over to the Instagram pages, get the chance to win the Woolly Mammoth blanket. If you don't win, check out their webpage. I'll post it in the below. And right now, I know they got a sale going on some of the blankets, so you can check them out there and get one. If you got any questions, comment below. I'll get back with you soon, best I can, answer any questions you might have. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you watching. If you like what you see on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, little bell notification, let you know when I post a new video. Hopefully next week I'll be posting a video going over a recharger, battery pack recharger deal that I got from a company. So I'm still using it right now, kind of testing it and seeing what I think. And next week I'll do a video showing you about that. So, like I say, head on over to Instagram for your chance to win one of these great blankets, and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see on my channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate everybody. Really appreciate everybody's support, all my subscribers out there, and I'll be getting videos out to you as soon as I can. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm just gonna go lounge around in the hammock for a little while. Y'all take care.